Welcome back. You know, we all want more out of life, but many times the mental hurdles that we jump through is what's keeping us from achieving the goals in the life that we want. Here to share secrets to unlocking motivation and reaching your goals is entrepreneur Darius Sudi. Glad to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you, Jason. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you here. Your story is magnificent.
Thank you.
You had a lot, you lost a lot, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Here you are with a gladiator mentality. Let's talk about that. What does it mean to be a gladiator in business?
I think in life, if you imagine, I think the new generation, speaking for myself and my children, is that we've gone soft. If you imagine,
What does that mean?
2,000 years ago, I call life an arena. We go into the arena called life. If 2,000 years ago you had to fight your way to freedom, you'll practice your maneuvers, your defense, your offense, your strategy, and you go into the battlefield, into the arena. And if you didn't do well, you'll die, right? Nowadays, we go to the battlefield without a strategy, without any planning, anything, and we die every single day by being knocked back, rejected, and we live an unfulfilled life. So the question is, do you want to live a gladiator's life or today's life and die slowly?
Wow,
so what I
profound.
think,
that's profound.
Exactly. So I'd rather know where I stand every single day than just die slowly, because most people die with frustration and regrets.
And you only have one turn of life.
Make the most of it and
There
make
you
it
go.
a wow feeling. So when you look up and that piano is just about to hit you on the head and your life flashes in front of you, you want to go, wow. Because the worst way to die is die with frustrations.
Right.
And I wish I'd done this, I wish I'd done that.
You've created Gladiator Mastery.
Yes.
Expound upon that.
Yes. Now, frustration comes through lack of action and poor planning. So what I suggest is, if you actually look at other people in life, your right peer group, if you learn from them and you practice through repetition, you become very good and you become very confident. And when you become very confident, taking action is a lot easier. So what I believe is that the reason most people don't achieve their goals in life is that they're not prepared to make sacrifices.
They say, and that, wow, okay, so they say that if you got everything you wanted by sacrificing, was it really a sacrifice? But people they don't see, to your point, don't see the big picture. Is it more this instant, like I want it now, and if I don't get it now, then I'm a failure?
Well, that's the new generation I'm talking about, because we watch America's Got Talent and somebody becomes very rich overnight. But the fact is 99.99% of businesses takes time. Business is a marathon, not a sprint. Right? And it's through rejection, through perseverance, and through practicing and improving and learning that you grow and do well. Unfortunately, we all want things too quickly these days.
Speaking to the point you made of the marathon, not the sprint, in your own life, you've had some really, really incredible highs and have had to come back from some devastating lows, Darius, which most people will probably never recover from. How did you do that?
First thing, you need to have optimism in life.
Okay, positivity.
Positivity and optimism, right? So, cutting a very long 56-year story in 30 seconds for you is that I'm either cursed or blessed. I was born, my father died in front of me at age 3, and then my grandfather who took care of me died at age 7 in front of me. So the first thing I learned in life is that time is short, and we're not guaranteed the tomorrow. So the first thing is you make the most out of today, because that's all you have. You make the most out of now. So I'm not particularly smart, intelligent, I have dyslexia, so I didn't do well at school. I went into sales. I made a lot of money very quickly, and I was a multimillionaire, several businesses in the UK. It made me a target. I got attacked at home at knife point, and I was a single dad, and I was so frightened that evening. I survived it, obviously, and I sent my children to Dubai where my ex-wife lived. So a few weeks later, I had a heart attack. And within a short period of time, I think 6 months, I lost $100 million.
Wow.
So I went from being super rich and in a rich list of the UK, north of England, to zero. And when I was on my deathbed, I realized I was crying, and it wasn't because I was afraid of death. It was just that I didn't want to die alone. So I made a decision to leave everything, go to Dubai to be with my kids, and walked in with $750, age 43. And then I built it all over again, age 56. But the reason I did that in such a period of time is because I learned from my own mistakes, and I didn't want to repeat them, so I took notes. How could I fast accelerate my life to get what I lost? And then now I teach that, and I realized that because I used to go to Tony Robbins seminars and personal development, and then I realized lots of people are just course junkies. They keep going back and getting motivated. But the thing is, I'm not a 6'7" guy, you know, and I'm not Tony Robbins. And after a few days, my motivation would drop. So what I try to do is now teach skills, which is about 5% of what it requires to be successful. Which is, I think, what's missing. So people like me, who are the monkey in the room, can benefit from these skills that I teach to become successful. Because abundance is for everyone, not just for the few.
Entrepreneur Dariush Sudi, it has been wonderful connecting with you on Insights Outflow. I think your story is really going to resonate with a lot of people who may have the motivation but aren't taking action and know what they want and know that they can achieve it, but may be fearful or don't have the right mindset to get that done. I think that's going to change today.
Thank you, Jason. Honor being here, and I salute you.